The message pregame was simple. It was finish up this homestand. Sharing is caring. And what was my third point? Oh, turnovers and turnovers. And I thought we did a great job executing those things. We ended up finishing out the homestand. Very successful one for us. We talk about defending our home court. I thought we really did a nice job tonight of trusting the pass. We didn't make any shots really all night, but we kept making the extra pass until the end. We finally knocked down some threes, and turnovers were I think at 12 by the end of the game. Besides that, I thought Tyson Chandler in his minutes tonight just setting a perfect example as far as who we want to be as a team. And a plus 27, 0 shot attempts, 9 rebounds, all over the floor, just competing with nothing in mind other than trying to win for his team. I thought Kuzma fought through some really nice moments. He wanted to continue to, not that we stopped DeMar at all, but he wanted DeMar, and he played the whole second half with the injuries we had and the foul trouble, and a really nice job of just overall competing. And LeBron was pretty good as well. So that's all I got for you.
Luke, first of all, do you know anything about Ingram's ankle?
Yeah, I mean, we'll reevaluate it tomorrow. There's no timetable or anything like that yet, but he said he got it pretty good.
And that you alluded to the ball movement. Derek Fisher said in the postgame show that even when some shots weren't going down, he mentioned speed, that he kind of figured out what San Antonio was doing and how they were playing. And is that what you saw for like the Hart threes, the Lonzo threes?
Yeah, absolutely. And those we want. Listen, I want our guys taking those threes. If they come from a penetration kick, and we've made the defense rotate. I don't care if we go over 10. I want to keep shooting those threes. And I thought our guys obviously playing on ESPN against a team like the Spurs and coming back from a deficit and missing all those shots, to have the courage to keep taking them and step up and knock down some of them, I thought showed nice progress for our group. I can hear you from here, Dave.
We're around the quarter mark of the season. It was pretty loud MVP chance for LeBron with about 5.5 minutes to go in the fourth. Where do you think he stands in terms of the way you look at the league?
Well, he's in that top group. It's early. We count on LeBron to do a lot for us, and there a lot of responsibility comes with the type of player he is, and I've been very impressed with how he handles it and how he continues to work and make winning the ultimate thing. For somebody of his talent that's won as much as he has, for winning to still be the ultimate prize for him, I think really speaks to him and who he is, and the way that he works and preps, and the way that he just carries himself. So where he is right now, it's too early to say, but he's absolutely having that type of season.
Luke, what did you see from Kyle in those minutes where he was matched up with DeRozan?
He was competing. DeRozan's hard. I mean, he's torched us every time we played him. And I thought Brandon, would help us a little bit with his length. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see a lot of that tonight. But Kuz has got some good size on him. And it's never just one man's job. We got our bigs need to be over and helping out with all that stuff. But I thought, before going back and looking at tape, I thought he did a pretty decent job.
Look, because Bi is also your backup point guard, you don't have Rondo. How does that affect you? How did it affect you trying to use your rotation after that?
Well, we're gonna have to start splitting LeBron and Zoe a little more, and get one of them out earlier than we'd like. Lance can run some points still. Svi ran some point with his national team, so he's capable of it. But we're gonna try to have LeBron or Zoe on the court most of the game. Well, how did it what? Well, it hurt mainly in the first half. It kind of hit us, between the Josh Hart foul trouble and Bi going out. You know, we kind of scrambled a little bit. Like we hit some mid-game adversity, and it affected us. It knocked us off our normal rhythm. But I thought we did a really good job of bouncing back from that, and guys, starting to play again. And then we obviously at halftime we could regroup and pencil some different ideas out as far as when to get guys in and out, and making sure that we always have Braun or Zoe for the most part on the floor.
Luke, right here.
Hey, Ramona.
So I know you're gonna have to split minutes a little bit more with Zoe and LeBron. Is in some ways that good for Zoe because it gets him back in that aggressive mode that he is when he's running point?
I think Zoe and Braun have been playing great together. Really, I think that they, with their basketball instincts and the way that they feel the game, I feel like they've really started to build a nice connection out there together. But yeah, anytime a young player is thrown into more responsibility and given more, that Zoe will have now with with Bi being out, it's a great opportunity for them to get better and to learn from that and take on that responsibility as a challenge. And I think Zoe will be up for it.
Luke, do you see some of the calls on Josh tonight? I mean, do you see that sort of as maybe him walking a line in his style? He has to play physical to kind of help you guys win?
Well, he's a physical defender, yeah, and I think he's had games like this before, more last year where he'd be in foul trouble. But we need him to be physical, and he'll continue to find that comfort zone. And what he'll learn in this league is every game's called a little different. So some games you can get away with being a little more physical. Other games, when you see that they're calling that, then you got to take it down a little bit. So. We're going to continue to encourage him to play defense the way he does, but we do need him to stay out of foul trouble.